Hey there, and welcome back to Inkbound, the new roguelike strategy game by Shiny Shoe. So today we are pushing into my favorite hero in the playtest, the Weaver. And also, I believe, I'm not sure of the timing, but I believe that today, what we're in is playing in is the technical test, which I believe you could still participate in by the time this video goes up. I don't think there's a lot of time left. I believe it ends sometime during the business day. I'm not sure, actually. You can find out on their website. There's some information down below in the description that tells you a bit more about what's going on. Basically, a technical test is a stress test for the servers. They want to make sure that things can reasonably handle the number of players they're liable to get. And honestly, it's been performing pretty well. I haven't run into many issues at all. The only kind of challenges I've hit have been multiplayer related, but nothing crazy here. So, pretty good stuff, all things considered. The Weaver is my favorite class for a lot of reasons. I just like the technical play of it. It did get a pretty sizable nerf recently, which is unfortunate, but it's still good. I mean, it got a nerf before any of you have ever seen it, so is it really a nerf? I don't think so. Spoilers, I'm a playtester. They kind of spoiled it themselves, so I don't mind telling you because they've said it. But yeah, the Weaver is a technical class, kind of closer to the spellcastery type that you get. There's actually a few different styles of this, but this is a much more like control caster, I find. You've got something called thread. You just kind of beam cannon somebody and give them threaded. It does pierce, which is nice. Then you have constrict, which deals flat amount of damage to all threaded enemies. So the interesting thing about this is it means you want to spread your thread out as best as you can in order to maximize the amount of damage that this does. Note the split here between magic and physical. It's one of the hardest things to play into in this class is the fact that they want magic and physical damage, which means you can't focus very well. There's a strong payout for magic damage in Stitch, the third ability, which deals some damage to a threaded enemy. It deals additional damage for each thread that you have for a total that it explains what it does the math for you. And then nearby threaded enemies also take damage and are pulled towards the target. So control caster, right? You can move things around. But you see, this is magic damage, this is physical damage. So some of your biggest payouts are both physical and magical. This makes it very hard to decide on how to upgrade them. Obviously, ability power is huge because it buffs everything, but you're also less likely to see ability power because obviously of how strong it is. So it's a little bit tricky. It's still very satisfying, and I think that it can result in an extremely compelling run. So let me toss you a wave real quick, and then let's go ahead and get in. Our previous run was with Moss Cloak, which was a crit poison build. Pretty crazy, actually. You got the alignment of the, what is it, Trader's Dagger, I believe it's called, which allows crits to become poison, which allowed me to fully synergize my build together, which is pretty awesome. So that's cool. But yeah, all right, so let's get in. We are, as always, do like, comment, and subscribe if you haven't already. I will mention this is the last day of the technical test, so if you want to try it, get in there soon. It may even be over by the time this video goes live. Unfortunate if it is. The game is scheduled for a 2023 release according to Steam. Whether they hit that or not, who can say? If I'm giving my guess, I'm guessing it maybe gets into early access in 2023, and then we see what the release schedule looks like from there. I have no clue, though. So you can at least wishlist it on Steam and follow along that way, and then get in on early access when you can, if you're enjoying this stuff. I will be pre-recording a number of episodes here for the entire week, so expect all my videos this week to be Inkbound stuff. It just seems like a lot of fun, and I wanted the variety a little bit, so this seems cool. All right, yeah, let's do it. Cool. We now have to decide on which boss we want to do. So we can spend money. That's a pretty straightforward one. We can add Hex. Hex is very good on this particular class due to the automatic magic synergy here. I like that. Or deal physical damage. And I'm going to be real. I'm going to be doing a lot of physical damage with Constrict. Let's just take that here. I think that'll be good. We will definitely do the physical damage here. No doubt in my mind about that. See what we get. Invigorate is a very strong ability for one attack. Could be good. Cleave wants a lot of physical damage, and the tough thing about Cleave is if you're mixed physical magical, it's not very good. I think Invigorate is the only real pick here. Cultivate is much better in multiplayer when someone else could take your plant. In single player, you basically just give up an energy now for +1 energy in literally 2 turns. It's really not good. So we'll take Invigorate here. All right. Pacifism is a no-go. Absolutely not. Taking damage this early in the run from overstimulated is bad. When bosses are brought to half health, they gain a shield and remove all detrimental debuffs. Well, I don't think I really can avoid this. I think taking overstimulated would be terrible. Early pacifism would just be the end of my run. This is such a wildly detrimental modifier. We're going to take the second phase here. I think it is the only way of really playing fourth. Cool. All right, here we go. Cool. All right, let's see what we can get here. I'm looking for money early, universally. Yeah, Quelling Cage, let's go. This class, right in its current state, is extremely bad at getting the money pot, which is very sad to me. It's extremely bad. It has nothing that really, no payout, no big swing here. It basically cannot kill this money pot, which is terrible, in my opinion. Can't really get a good alignment here on anything, so I am just gonna thread there. Can I get 2 of them, maybe? I can. That's pretty good. So I want to run over here. I want to constrict, do as much damage as I can, and then, guess run away. Not good. Like, right, there's not, like, I haven't even been able to proc a single layer of anything here, which is really bad. I can at least thread everything here, which is good. I can pull everyone together, which is nice. Move a little closer to that orb and do it. That's at least something. And then I think I want to sacrifice here in order to do a little more there. I wasn't sure if I would get the payout timing, but unfortunate. Tough, okay. Obviously Stitch is a big important payout for this class, but there's only so much you can really do about it. Like, if enemies don't automatically line up on their own, it can be a bit of a struggle. Okay, we can at least do this, take no damage, and alright, that's fine. Not very good on the money, not very pleased with that. Blast the dude. I'm gonna go grab over here, move a little, blast the dude. Alright, we did our best. It really sucks about the money pot situation, but it's fine. And then you immediately get to see the challenge of physical power or magic power. I honestly could not begin to tell you. There is an upgrade for Constrict that converts it to magical. It's the thing is it's an ascension, right? So you have to find it, and it's very rare to find. We could go crit chance, but I don't love that here. Obviously crits are good, but unlikely to swing and happen. I think I'm just gonna take the magic power and hope for the best. Training weights. At the start of each turn, you have a 35% chance to gain 5 ability power until the end of turn. It's very weird. I'm just going to take the training weights. It's at least some physical damage. It's something. It will do something. We get a Vengeful Infusion, which is a nice potion to pick up for free. Yet another reason I just will never go to potion rewards, because you only have the 2 slots. It's like, why would I ever do that? Let's see. Sea Breach, I can make a powerful choice so I can find some ancient knowledge. powerful choice costs me money, and I want to be able to ascend a binding. Let's go to this ancient knowledge and see if we can just high roll some ability power. That would be pretty cool. Show me the goods. Yo, +1 ability power. It's amazing. We love to see it. Just make everything better. Great. And then a potion cache. Never. Absolutely never. Quilling cages. I don't know. Potion cages, this is a balance issue right now in the game. And I think about what is the solution to it. I mean, you could make potions better, but like this potion is good, right? Like this potion is great, in fact. The problem is just that you're not really encouraged to use them in any meaningful way. You can avoid the situation where this potion ever matters by just, I don't know, don't get hit, right? It's not that hard to achieve. This is a silly turn. I don't even think I can really hit this guy, yeah? I think I can shoot him, but it does like very little damage. Yeah. And then we end our turn with Invigorate, just so that our next turn, we get a bonus damage thing. We just blast this guy for the best that we can. He is doing a reasonable hit. Just send it on this guy, I think, right? Let me just chill. Sure. It's one of the weird things about this. I can't really do much damage to this dude right now. Yeah, I don't know. Not much I can really say. Hey, wait. Math. No, I don't want to take the damage. Ah, it's a shame. Okay, I want to kill that dude. Good. I want to stab both of these guys. Good. They're not close enough for anything meaningful, so let's take the orb, blast them. I think we can actually shoot one out. Ah, get both of them killed. Even better. We get some money, get a vault. Voice of Fortunes. It's not bad. The metronome is just better, though. 1 ability power, and then this is just such a strong early game relic. Just kill some stuff, pretty much. I see, like, here, I guess we take physical power. Like, the maximum health is an unnecessary hit. Crit damage? I don't know. I guess. Not great. The Weaver doesn't feel great right now, in my opinion, unfortunately. Unfortunately. This guy doesn't really do much, but I get a relic out of it, which is okay. Can't really afford to purchase anything meaningful. Let's just take the shrine and be done with this, I think. I do want to lean physical damage for the record, right? Because I do have that, what is it, the major run quest that I wanted to do. Yeah, so like +2 physical power is pretty solid here. That is a solid pickup. We'll take it. I'm looking for money, although this is actually a great opportunity to take a key. We have the space, it's early enough, I can build my later run to let me get the key, so that's pretty cool. I'm also looking for any kind of sustain in the form of a relic, something that gives me HP back consistently in some fashion. It's one of the most important early game pickups you're looking for, is some way to get health back, because if you can't, you're really not going to do very well. Is just a kind of universal truth. You need to do damage. It's just a true statement. Alright, I'm looking for threading. Looking for threading. I'm gonna do a pull. Grab that orb. I don't want to take this damage, so I'm just going to run away. There is a spot here, yeah, where I'm not in the goop, but I'm also not getting hit. Good. Take these. Cool. I'm going to invigorate here, and then I'm going to blast. Good. I'll take the orb. Move up here near all of the people respawning, and I'll just blast that guy for as much as I can. This hopefully will just cause them to zerg around me, which is kind of what I want. Thank you, Silenced Metronome, for just killing a dude. We love to see it. So here's the play. I want to orb first. Ooh, I can actually get in range of it, which is nice. So that means I orb pull, and then I do the power orb here. Then I stab this last guy. That's pretty good. He's gonna move, which is fine. We're gonna zap. I'm going to yoink. Then I'm gonna power orb and just move out of range here for sure. Chill. Move in range, and this man is dead. Good job. I get the key. Give me a good one. All right, we get a plated key, which is fine. Sometimes you high roll, and sometimes you don't. 2 ability power. Thank goodness. I do like that. Make me strong. Okay. I get an augment. Now, further range and wider area, that's good. Lengthy thread, I'll take that. You want to upgrade that ability so that you can actually hit things. It's very important. I'm going to immediately spend this key, actually. I think that's good. Although, I have the 400 for the Ascend. Yeah, we take the Ascend, actually. I can afford the Ascend, which is a huge win for me. All right, let's look. We get... Spawn an orb once per turn. Incredible. Of course I want the extracting thread. Doesn't matter what else you give me. And then I have... Oh, interesting. I could make this a burn build and turn this into magic here. I do want to do physical damage here, for the record. So I'm going to take the Entwine, although I could re-roll and look for thread upgrade. To do that, actually. We got a Splice upgrade? How do I feel about that? So the downside is if I re-roll this and hit Invigorate, we lose. Or maybe don't lose, but it's really bad. 50 damage and an additional 50 for each thread. This makes this a big burst. And then... Tangle is nice because you just hit a guy and then... You hit a guy, and then everything else becomes automatically threaded. Let's spin this one last time. Ah, we did it. Excellent news. Cool. Great. You always want... Oh, the best one here is the cone, in my opinion, but... I could do a zap, and then I just get huge ability power for each thread. Well, that's weird. This is like a single target, right? Because you lose ability power for each additional one. This is tether is what you do if you did that like single target burst, so you just instant nuke a guy. I want weave here. This is solid. That is a really good pickup. And then I also got the further range and wider area, so I should be really good here. I had to reroll a whole bunch to get that, but that was worth it in my opinion. Nothing fancy. I think we should get this guy. That upgrade is going to be big. Cool. And then you can just see, I look over here and I just go, all right, I want to thread this guy. Boom. Great work. Go team. And I go, boom. Great work. Go team. And then I'm going to blast here. Boom. It's a solid amount of full range damage, which is very nice to see. I can do just straight up zap here. I do the orb. I do want to shoot because I get an additional orb, which is worth it. For the record, we just still zap this guy. Take the orb. Take the orb. Move away. Take the orb, and then we zap him from afar. Cool. He charges right up to me. I still just zap a man, which is good. There's his phase shield. He gets the shield and the phase change. Now, I can't get close enough here, so we're gonna go grab the orb, then grab him. Then chill. I don't take any hits here. Okay, now, not pretty. I want the orb here. I'm gonna leave You could argue that maybe I don't want to do anything too fancy. I can do this zap here, and then I can grab this orb and leave, which is gonna be fine, I think. Just don't take the bombs and then hit this guy. Strike him. Strike him down. That is what I wish to do. Give him the zap. Good. Cool. I'm looking for the zap here, pretty much. Ba-boom. Great work. And we end turn, taking no damage. He is going to perish right now. Good stuff. Great job. Weave is nice. Looking for the Font of Wisdom ability power every time. I am getting the spread damage here, so we want that ability power. Ooh, Discounted Stitch is probably the most important choice I could take here. It just makes this significantly more playable. Yeah, we get Battle Cry, Call to Arms. Like, this is a really good ability for a party, right? To give the whole party a buff that grants 10 ability power until the end of turn. That's, like, solid. Then I gain Stacks of Wrath. I gain 2 if I took damage. Consume them all for my next ability. I don't want to upgrade this if I can avoid it. Yeah, here we go. So, or Tangle. Tangle is the fun one. You just target a guy and it threads everyone else, which is nice. That is nice. It makes it automatically effective at pulling enemies in, which I like. The downside is you don't have the big burst, right? Deal 50 damage to a threaded enemy, deal an additional 25 for each thread attached to me. So that could be, what, like 3 threads, maybe 175? Tangle is just better here, right? I think so, yeah. Tangle is just a superior choice. Good work, go team. We rock on. All right, we got the Ascension. That's pretty nice. Ooh, dialogue. Blah, 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 blah. I did nothing. I am terrible. Okay. All right, fish. Go fish. What do we get? We get 1 will per orb. Ooh, I love that. I still think the shield is worth it, and I want I want everything here. So, hey, wait. Where'd my potion go? Excuse me. No. That's... Oh, wait. I got it back. Okay, never mind. It vanished and then came home. Okay, well, we'll take it. I'm happy to at least have not lost it. Teleport. Give me my teleport, please. This build, this class has horrible mobility. Blink is huge. Excellent work. Each turn lose 15 movement. This effect is removed after defeating an enemy. Well, that's terrible. Slow start is also terrible. Enemies heal 15% at the end of each of their turns. This is bad for bosses, if this works on bosses. I am pretty bursty. I think I can take this. We'll go to the market then. Yikes. One of these days they're going to force me to take pacifism, and it's just going to be the worst day of my life, because pacifism is just so awful. It's just so bad. Still have not found any kind of sustain, which is very concerning. We'll take the money, of course. Always money. And no sustain is a bit concerning. I've managed to avoid taking too much damage. That will change. I will get shot at some point. Do I do enough damage to actually defeat this heckin'... Well... Do I do enough damage to defeat the money pot? That is the real question here. I'm gonna do a yank. We'll do at least some damage here. I want to move slightly. I have 2 here. I could trade a bit for an invigorate play. How much damage is this? 3? I'll trade 3 for the invigorate unconstrict here. I actually get more money out of it this way. And it's not worth my potion, I don't think, for 3. No, I'm fine with that. All right, I do want to spread the thread, as it were. It is always correct to do so. I want an orb, and I want to thread again. Good, good. I want to take the orb. What is this guy doing? Okay, he's going to do some damage. That honestly does not threaten me all that much. Hit again. Can I kill you? I think I can get the last bit. Oh, extra money. Exceptional news. I can even zap this last dude, which is great. I'm just getting extra ember. I'm not actually sure where that was. I thought when some ability did that, I think, but whatever. I need augments. I need a lot of stuff. My build is actually pretty out of shape right now. It's holding on largely because I just do a lot of damage, I think. There's not a complexity to it is the thing. Can I grab all of them? I sure can. That is good. And then I wish to stay here and zap. And then just throw damage at him. Just do damage. Making angle cost 1 was a huge win for me. That's pretty big. It's probably the single most important thing I could have accomplished here. Anyway, I'm gonna walk up, grab an orb, and win, as it were. Blast this dude. Cool. That was a very clean combat. No real concerns whatsoever. Let's look at our vault first. Okay, I mean, I see a verdant sprout, which is nice. Wait a second. +5 max HP, heal 1 HP whenever I lose HP, or 3 after combat. I think the sprout is just better. This is the sustain I'm talking about here, right? Some of this is redundant, right? This +5 HP up here is the same as this one here. This is not like 10. Yes, we'll take the sprout. I think this is the right choice here. That's a great pickup. Very happy about it. Ugh, another terrible option. I guess I will take the magic power here. It's better than the other choices. I can afford to ascend. It is worth it to do so. Always worth it to do so. Let's look at our ascend first. I'm looking for a constrict upgrade here. Interesting. All right, so they show me a teleport upgrade. Teleport a medium distance away, leave behind a trail of energy that does 135 damage. I'm gonna spin that. Okay, I don't love this. Give me constrict, please. Just give me constrict. Yeah, this does 105 bonus damage to everything. Strangulate, we love to see it. Cool, just do 100 more damage. I love that. If I blink, it reduces the cost of something to 0. That's pretty cool. Or I can just make this thing do 30 more damage, which is actually more than 30 because it's 30 then multiplied by magic power. It's pretty good. Cool, I'm a big fan of that. I'm not doing a lot of physical damage. Like, I haven't done enough to really achieve anything. 2 superior vault quilling cages. You'll love it when the option is literally the same. No real decision making there, I suppose. Look at these things. Maybe I see a potion or something I can burn real quick. No, nothing great? Fine. Okay, start this combat. I might not actually reach this physical damage limit. It's kind of a concern, potentially. I want the cannon. I do need to... Okay, remember, I don't want to take 1,000,000 damage here. Move a little bit. Hit this dude. Take... We'll do a physical blast here. That's good. Then I'm gonna do a wiggle. Maybe I can wiggle out? No, I can't. We are... I guess I could teleport away. There's no reason to do that, though. It's a bad turn 1. Unfortunately, they are a bit clustered now, which is good. I do think that's going to be helpful. I wish to do a yoink, which is very strong. Then I do a blast, which kills everything else. I take no other orbs and I chill. I want to stand between these 2 orbs because this gives me a stronger turn. Right, because they cool down on their own is the thing. I do a one move here. There's no reason to teleport. Zap this dude. And then we strangulate up top, pulling him far away. We will take the strangulate, which does a lot of damage. I take the orb, and then I just finish this man, and we end the combat. Good stuff. Nice and easy. Font of Wisdom says 2 magic power. That is the pick. Seems good to me. Vault says 3 stacks of precise once per turn. This is terrible. I want to re-roll this so that this is maybe actually useful for me. Yeah, okay, we'll spin it. Marbled Cuffs is great, right? This is 4 physical damage, which is, it makes Strangulate better, and then 2 shield every turn. It's kind of like Sustain. Cool, I'll take it. It adds like 50 damage to Strangulate right there. Well worth the reroll. Now I get the key. Now I spend my key. Good. Otherwise it's Carver and some event that I don't really care about. This will give me some cash. Sure, happily take it. Some HP too, why not? We'll check out this cash, see what we get today. Yeah, Fated Mandala is disgusting here. At the start of your turn, if you have 2 or fewer threads, thread a random unit. It's just free. It's free real estate, and it's 2 ability power. Incredible. That buffs everything. Big payout. Huge payout. This is the second one. I can get another key. And if they give me a jade key, I can backtrack. So this is actually really good. We'll randomize it and see if we can hit. Because if I hit the jade key here, we are set to go. And this is a hard combat. We should be okay though, right? I have very little fear overall about whatever's going on. We'll wiggle a bit. I do want to hit these guys. The 1 cost, I can do that. Plunge those entirely. We'll strangulate here, which does actually just end that whole area. Okay, great. Good job. Go team. Got the kill on everything there. I'm gonna hit over here. I'm gonna hit this fella. I am going to strangulate that. I can make this move. Cool. Actually, we kill every unit. Cool. All right, we're good. We've gotten very powerful, apparently. We are pretty strong, it turns out. We blast that guy into oblivion. We shoot this fella, and we win the combat. Okay. Ah, dang it. We got another plated key. It's okay. We have plenty of time to see more here. Take the ability power. Just strengthen me in every way. X. I mean, this is actually pretty good, right? You strangulate into the tangle for 50% bonus damage. That's a big payout, actually. We do like that. I'm gonna look around for some items. Maybe I missed a few. I sure did. Cool. Another Carver? Opportunity to make a powerful choice. I can get a random rare, maybe. I think the Sea Breach is better here. Yeah. I think the Sea Breach is just better in this particular instance because I get a powerful moment. Ooh, I take damage. Huh. I can gain hope, which is plus 10 max HP, but I take 25 damage. Or I can gain a rare vestige for 15. I mean, of course I'm going to trade here. I've got this really sick Verdant Sprout, and I'm not taking a lot here. So I will take I'll take a very rare. If you are hit by an attack this turn, you gain 1 will at the start of your next turn. Okay. Fine, honestly. It's 2 shielding too. It's like literally free, right? I mean, obviously I take some damage, but I'm not trading a lot right now as is. So we're okay. How much shielding do I have overall? 4. 4 shield per turn is actually pretty good sustain as well. It's a good trade, honestly. We should be able to deal with the captor no problem. I don't want to say he's not a hard boss, but I think he's reasonably difficult. The challenge is more that he's just strangulate this dude. Just let me push some damage through a bit. The challenge is more that he slows you down, and the thing is, we have a lot of good AoE here. And when I say a lot of good AoE, I really do mean we have a lot of good AoE. Oh, by the way, I managed to get my quest done. So we'll just grab... I can't grab it in combat, of course. I do think I can push damage here. I sure can. Sure can. Take the orb here. I do want to strangulate here. And then I wish to see if I can grab that guy over there. I sure can. Cool, what a good turn, in fact. Truly good. Like this. I'm gonna go for the strangulate, which actually just kills them all. And we get the hex on this fella. So I blast him for an absolutely, truly disgusting amount of damage. Which lets me get some free threading in, which should set me up to win this next turn pretty comfortably. This is kind of how you cascade against the collector, or the captor rather. We blast here, strong. I'm gonna wiggle a bit, shoot that guy in the back. We take the power orbs here. Good. And then I wish to... Honestly, we do strangulate again, and then we finish him. Good work. A really clean boss handling. I get the stone steel boulder, which, for the record, now puts my shielding at 8, which is even better. And if anything hits me while I have shield, I gain ability power for the entire rest of the run, which is, you know what? Excellent. Ability power is almost certainly better here. It helps everything I do. Let's look at our augments real quick. Plus 10 damage for each thread. Spawn an orb next to my destination, or get 35 damage. Okay, we have those upgrades. Let's look at this ascend here. I don't care much for battle cry or adrenaline rush. Let's re-roll that. Yeah, this is what I was looking for. I'm gonna just do the damage. Just give me 199 damage here. Now let's look. I think I want to spawn the orb at this point, because this just accelerates my turns in a big way. I didn't even take a carver on this floor, so we're fine. We just go ahead to the Sea of Ink, and I think we're okay. We still have a key too, which is nice. And I will say, at this ability draft, I might replace Invigorate. We'll see what we're shown. See what this fish is that we get. Icky horseshoe crab. Dodge chance. Okay, we'll do it. I'm gonna eat him. Great news. All right, let's look at what we get. Money. Incendiary. Incendiary is not a bad pickup here. We do reasonable damage. Damage around me. Poison vapor is fine. It's a little late for pilfer. I'm gonna take the incendiary, honestly, and just send it here. I think this will overall do more damage than Invigorate was providing. Ink shell. Each time the enemy is hit, they take 10% less damage, up to 5 stacks. All stacks fade at the end of turn. I don't want... I could honestly be okay with my shielding. I can take the overstimulated, so that's fine. We'll do that. Cool. We got our legendary, which lets us completely negate that pretty much. So I'm okay with what we end up having to do here. Give me... Oh. Uncommon augment or a superior vault. I mean, the augment is just better, right? I don't really want a potion cache. They didn't give me the option of money. Sad. Okay. Let's see, I do have some damage taken, so if they show me health, I can take it here. Cool, all right, we're fine. Let's just start this combat. We're making good progress on this. I think we're in a good position to win. I also think that we're in a really good position for complete annihilation of this orb friend. right? I can pull all 4 together, and we can really have a fun time with this. And then we do... we strangulate here, and we click the orb, and we click this other orb, and we walk over here, and then we do it again, and we clear the entire floor on turn 1. Yeah, so that's pretty good. This is reasons why you don't want slow start, you know? Like, slow start prevents you from having turns like that, which are, can we just say, really important for the run? We want to strangulate here. Very good. We want a power orb. Then I think I just wiggle around and absolutely sandblast fellas, right? Yeah, I blow him up. And I was doing the math real quick, and I was like, yeah, I mean, we actually just kill that guy. Cool. Good stuff. Crit chance, magic power is superior here. Only marginally, but it is. Cooldown, thread units before dealing damage is really good, it turns out. Yeah. Cool. Great work. Look at this potion real quick. Flask of Serendipity. Okay, I would love to read this if you'd let me. I'm not concerned about quests. Okay. Grant 1 cost discount to everything. Kind of like a free turn, but just don't feel like that's going to do enough for me over like the one really bursty defensive turn here. Carver could be good. I do have some guys I'm looking to upgrade here. Yeah, let's take a look at the Carver here. I'll actually look at this guy's shop once in this run, which is good. This also lets me roll back to this if I need it. Show me something good. Ooh, when you win combat within 5 turns, permanently gain ability, power, and health. Pretty darn good, right? When you are hit, gain Shadow Walk. That's... if this were permanent, like 100%, I would take this. But at 30%, you spend 350 gold here and might get nothing, which is pretty bad. I don't need any more Ascends, really. I'm fine if I never see one. Let's just take this pocket watch. I think this will pay out. We'll put this over the training weights here, and we'll just leave, and that'll be fine. Right? That's a good one. Manifest key. Well, maybe they give me a... I mean, I think it's not the key. A rare augment is really strong, though. I also do think an easier combat is good to guarantee the pocket watch. Let's just take the money. I think this is actually the right pick here. We'll take the easier combat, so I'm guaranteed at least some value out of my pocket watch. And then, depending on how that goes, we should be fine. I can't see this taking more than 5 turns here, right? Especially when they walk at me. Just feels like a mistake. Right? Okay, cool. They all walked at me. Let's see. How far can I get? I got in my wiggle zone. Alright, cool. Strangulate them. Cool. Then we take the wiggle on this. We blow half of them up. We move now. And we leave, killing the entire floor. Cool, that was pretty good, it turns out. Pretty good. I can set up on the back over there and get rid of that phasing. I can set up over here. I can wiggle slightly. Back up a bit. We strangulate. Wiggle up. Kill the ones in front. Orb, orb. Kill the ones in back, and the combat's over on turn 2. See, easy mode, right? Easy mode. Now, where does this get written? Where does that, like, I don't know how it actually figures it out, but whatever. We successfully did it. Cool. Go team. I will take magic power because a vast majority of my stuff uses it. It is better for me. We'll look at the vault. Interesting, interesting. Okay. So, 1 shield when I use a physical binding. Only the one of them? I don't think so. More healing is... Well, it is technically better than this, right? 3... Is it the same? No, it's the exact same thing, actually. Or 2 magic power, gain 3 will and 3 magic power. I mean, the turn 1 KO here is just so good. We take the Shadow Book and put that over the metronome here. Good stuff. We got a lot of cash. I could re-roll and get a purple, but let's see how much we can actually get. Do I actually need the Ascending here for Incendiary? I don't think so. I'd rather get a key payout. Yeah, let's actually look at this key situation. More money. Look at this key real fast. What do we get? Another pocket watch. Well, okay. Another pocket watch, huh? I'm not feeling it. I'm gonna spin that, see what I can pull. Ink flat is 1 will per orb is pretty huge. This could potentially fuel some really gargantuan turns. It is objectively better than the Ringleader's Hat too, which was the freebie that I got, so that's pretty nutty. Cool, great. I like how they give me this rare manifest key. It is possible I could get a Jade key, but it's unlikely. I'm gonna just take the cash, I think. It is the more sure thing. And we'll move on. We're in a really good position overall. I'm feeling good about the run overall. We have the pieces to make this a victory. We get the free binding. Thank you. I'm gonna tell you, I don't think the Tome of Alacrity worked. Where's my +1 ability power? Let's look. I have 9, alright? Or, I'll have to check. It's 9, I think it might actually be 6. Let's wiggle a bit. How does this number work? Controlled Weaving grants an additional 5 ability power. Interesting. Well, let's do a shot here. I don't really care what they're doing. We're gonna strangulate here. You see this number is kind of going crazy here, which is fair, admittedly. I'll get the orb. I'll get the orb. I have so much everything here. I'm just gonna blast the enemy, I think. Pretty much. And then I'm going to... You have what, like 121 HP? Here, get burned, buddy. Cool, we got the kill. Now, with no threads, I'm not really sure where all this is coming from. It drops back down to 9. Interesting. Well, who can really say what this is supposed to do? We're gonna take the orb, and the orb's giving me 2 is just absolutely outrageous. We're gonna strangulate. I'm gonna pull everyone together. I'm gonna grab the orb, and I'm just gonna shoot this guy, and then I ate my potion by accident. Well, you know, fair enough. I didn't mean to do that. Where's my undo button? It's cool. I feel bad about it, but it's fine. We're still going to win, but it is unfortunate to have burned that. We strangulate. I go for the pull, which kills most of those. I think I just bomb this guy. Then we grab the orb and I strangulate him and he's gone. Or not strangulate, but tangle him. Goodbye, potion. I guess I should go back and grab whatever potions were on the ground now. Take the magic power. Look at the rare augment. Reduce all binding cooldowns by 1 is pretty good. Potent thread is pretty nice. Make this do a lot more damage. Constricting knots is pretty cool too. This number gets silly very quickly. I think just giving me Quickening Blink is going to be the better choice here. Let's go back and grab some potions real fast. I do remember I left one on the ground somewhere. I lean towards, by the way, I lean towards backtracking probably shouldn't be allowed. On the one hand, I like that nothing gets really left behind here, but I do not like how this whole interaction. I don't want it. I don't want that. I want the store, and I want to re-roll the store. Yeah, meanwhile, our pocket watch is actually doing absolutely nothing here. 10% crit chance, huh? I might actually be able to crit. Ooh, reduce all binding cooldowns. Man, real sad about the pocket watch. I'll have to report that bug. Sure, I think this will add a lot of damage to me. We'll buy that and I'll just dumpster this pocket watch because it's literally doing nothing for me. And I think that was the only potion, the mercurial, that I grabbed. Oh, wait, nope. Flask of Serendipity. Yeah, there we go. We got... Oh, look at that. I made room for my potions. It's fine. Cool. All right, well, I definitely think we're in a good position. Whether or not we actually use or benefit from the crit chance here. If I can crit, this is going to be pretty good, because it's going to... Most importantly, it's because of the reducing cooldowns, because this allows me to just super crunch enemies, right? Just a complete crunching. Can't really afford anything at the Carver at this point, so let's just go and get some knowledge. I like knowledge, it turns out. Give me ability power. Yo, let me tell you, ability power is good. I'm at 11 ability power here. You know, maybe that did work, actually. Maybe that did work, because it went from 9 to 10. I think it actually did work. Well, there's only one more combat here. It's not going to end in 5 turns. I think we're fine. We just go to the boss battle here and blast it, and we win. It's okay. I think it did actually work. There needs to be some indicator down in the bottom left that it does, like most of the other things that are permanent. I think that would be good. Because, oh yeah, we got the blight bag. It's free real estate. This is a truly nonsense. We're going to be very strong into this combat in particular. Right? We're just so powerful here. And then we just keep sending this dude. We take the orb, and then I just send this dude. And, I mean, we just kind of keep it going, right? Yeah, we pushed through... For the record, we pushed through all of his everything on this turn. All of his shield and all of the other stuff. Anyway, here's Strangulate, which just kills all of those guys. I then give this man basically an insta-kill. I wiggle a bit, toss some fire at him, and then we Strangulate and he's dead. So that is actually a turn 2 for that boss, which is pretty exciting. I get to ascend my incendiary thing. 119 damage, inflict 6 stacks of burn, then trigger burn's effect. That is just an objective improvement. 58 damage to a single enemy, 1 stack of burn, then double the stacks. It's really good if you have a burn build, but we don't. So here, just take Incinerate, it's fine. Font. Ability power, cool, rare alignment, or augment rather. Spawn an orb next to my teleport destination. Yeah, honestly, yeah. Reducing the cooldown of Constrict is kind of disgusting too, though. Ooh, these are both really good. I think I'm going to take the reducing cooldown here because it means that I can do this after every orb, which is pretty fun. And then we just move on. I think we've got it in the bag. I don't really have much complexity to add to this run. We pulled it off. Cool. All right, good job. Go team. Fish. What is my power fish? I'm going to remove that mercurial. Brain tuna is excellent. Important thing to keep in mind, this is the final boss, so just eat the fish and then grab the elixir again anyway. It's easy. It is silly that they give you the opportunity to switch out a thing at the very last moment. Where it's like, you know, not sure I want my core ability anymore or something. Cool. I think we crunch this guy. All right, we get this. Great. It is kind of worth it to just hit this guy with the burn, I think. Although I think we're going to do the strangulate. Then we're going to do the tangle. Nice. I'm going to wiggle a bit. All right, we do that for fire. I'm going to take the orb. And I'm going to strangle. And then what? I mean, I'm going to strangulate again, right? I don't see a reason not to. And then I'm going to do a whole bunch of damage here. And I'm going to strangulate again. I'm going to thread a bunch of additional stuff here because I think additional threading is good. Reduce the cooldown of everything. 1 cost discount. I could just get a free round here. I don't think I need to. Let's just be real about it. I do not think that is useful. Let's get our hex. Good. Got that hex going. We're gonna blast him. Man. That tangle did 161 damage. Does he take reduced damage for each one of these guys? 10% damage reduction per stack, loses 1 stack at the end of each turn. I wonder, where'd my orb go? Well, heck. Reduce the cooldown, baby. I'm done. Send it. Send it? Sure, seems okay. Alright, we at least hit him under that 50% threshold. It's kind of it's a little bit weird here, though, I will admit. Right? Burn is probably worth it on him. Is it magic? It is. So I should strangulate. Then I should burn him. Cool. Then I should fish on him. Where's my orb spawning here? Am I not getting this orb? Spawn an orb once per turn. Right? I'm not crazy. Okay, so I kill his man, and now he goes, how do I... That's frustrating. Well, here's this. And then we grant a cost discount, and I charge away. Although I guess I can... Yeah, I should charge away first. Here. Wait, what? What? Well, give me a second as I F8 this real fast. Teleport. What is this called real fast? Hold up. Blast. All right, we're gonna do this. Teleport. Skill. Blast. Teleported me out of the combat arena. Whoops. Include the replay. Send that along. All right, well, I think I am guaranteed to win here because I don't think he can hit me from this distance, right? I'm pretty sure that is true. Cool. I kind of don't want to cheese it, but I'm also kind of scared of me. Also, orbs weren't spawning. I don't know. Anyway, let's just blast the bad guy, I suppose. Sure. We'll get through this eventually. Something reasonable is happening somewhere in this run. What is actually going on here? There, I'll shoot that guy. That seems good. Cool, cool, cool. I blast. Hey, look, I did it. Get me out of here. I'm actually just over here on this side porch. I did not mean for this to happen. Well, okay. We did it. We did it, everyone. Look at us. Well, had to do an F8 at the end there, but we take the victory where we can get it. We would have had the win anyway. I wasn't really concerned about it. There's something weird going on there that's not explained in buffs that I'm not sure about. I think he takes reduced damage for each one of his little tentacles that's up, and I also think he shares damage that his tentacle takes to some extent. It's kind of weird. It's a weird boss. I feel like it needs more tooltips in order for me to really understand what it's really doing here, but it at least looks cool, so we'll take it. Anyway, that is a victory with the Weaver. The next 2 episodes here, so for Tuesday and Wednesday, I will record, I don't know, I'll probably go back and do Magma Miner and Mosscloak again, just so I'm not playing the same thing over and over. And I play enough Weaver on my own, it's not a big deal. So we'll do that. I will say this is the last day for the technical test, so hopefully it's still up when I put this video up. Otherwise, maybe it is already over. But worth trying out if you can. Otherwise, you'll have a couple more episodes kind of waiting. So looking forward to it. This is fun. I'm enjoying this game. And especially after I got through some of the explanations early on with like that first episode where it ended up taking an hour and a half. Once we get past the explanations, I think the runs are in pretty good shape. Hour and 1 minute, that's pretty good. So cool. All right, well, I'll let you go there. Technically, I guess that brings us up to 3 wins in the series. But hey, thanks a lot for watching this. I really appreciate your time. As always, you can give the video a like or a dislike if you want. You can subscribe to the channel if you want to see more. And stay tuned for what's next. Take care, folks.